basically backup singing has become a touring business because studios and record labels and big sessions don't exist like they used to. And so you have to make your money on the road. And on the road, a lot of it these days on big shows, it's as much about dancing as it is about singing. And I talked to a bunch of backup singers who go on these big tours and they are supposed to just lip sync to track and move around. That's not satisfying to somebody with an amazing voice. That's not why they do what they do. It's been incredibly satisfying, especially to see that it's actually changing their lives in some way. But the other thing that's been unexpected was just how much the film resonated with me and has resonated with audiences. I mean, I think the experience of being a backup singer is something that a lot of people have in their careers, that we're not all stars. We all are somewhere in the middle, and we have to deal with it. Well, I have to give all credit to my producer, Gil Friesen, for the idea. And Gil used to run A&M Records, so he really knew the music industry, and he knew something was interesting about backup singers. And he met with me and said, I want to make a film about backup singers. I said, that's great. I don't know much about them, but I love the idea. What's the film? And he said, that's your job. You have to figure it out because I don't know what it's going to be. And it was really kind of venturing into uncharted territory because nobody had ever done anything about backup singers. Yet you quickly realize that you know their voices. You've known their voices your whole life, and it's just a matter of meeting these people. There are so many reasons why people don't become stars. Usually, it's not because of talent, and I'd say pretty much to a person, backup singers are every bit as good, if not better, than lead singers. They've got to be that good. I felt like getting into the understanding the world of backup singing through these people was the way to do it. And, I ended up focusing on people that came from slightly different generations. You have a Darlene Love and a Mary Clayton and a Lisa Fisher and a Judith Hill. And they came from different decades. And through them, you get a sense of the history and the transitions in the world of pop music. But it's really a story about the struggles these women have gone through. And they've each made their own path. What the film ultimately becomes is, what happens when you don't achieve all your dreams? How do you make peace with that? And, can you settle or do you keep struggling? And, that's something that has been very universal, I think, for people to understand. I mean, I love interviewing people and I loved these ladies. And the thing I got from them from the beginning was gratitude. They were so happy somebody was going to tell their story. Nobody had ever asked them before. And it's been incredible taking this film out, and they're still just so grateful for us to give them a platform to show what they can do. And they deserve it, because Lou Reed says, and the color girls go. And that's the idea we all have in the back of our head. We've all seen, the three African-American women with the black dresses on the side of the stage. And that's the thing I wanted to dissect. I mean, that's part of pop culture, but nobody's ever actually looked at it up close. And once you do, realize there's a whole world behind that. I mean, I would love for these women through the film and beyond the film to get as much love and glory as they deserve. And I want them to, if the film gets out there and people like it, they should be on tour. They should go and, maybe start to have some of the opportunities they didn't have in their careers, because they're incredible.